Hands up!
This is on Ty. He has been threatening to shoot his entire neighborhood up and is about to find himself in the center of an intense 30-hour standoff against this SWAT team.
The police shot at me dead. I'm in heaven. I'm a go.
This is just one of the most horrific shooters police have been able to capture this year. Our team at Dr. Insanity has spent months researching to find all of the case files and body cams leading to the capture of these shooters, each of which have become national cases and took entire police departments and SWAT teams to take down. Viewer discretion is advised.
Get on your knees! Get on your knees!
There's a lady in the house that shot fired and firing out the window.
More shots being fired right now.
At approximately 2:17 a.m., officers receive reports of gunshots near Shady Oaks apartment complex. Minutes later, around 2:20 a.m., first responder officer Cody Needham approaches the scene to investigate. Little does he know, the gunshot reports were part of a trap set by the shooters, and he was driving straight into it.
I think I've been shot.
Moments after entering the parking lot, Officer Needham is struck by a bullet as multiple shots rang out and immediately radios nearby officers for backup.
I'm going to the hospital. Dispatch, let ER know I'm coming.
There was a rapid succession of shots. Do you know where it came from?
It's back by Shady Oaks. There were more shots back by Shady Oaks.
Okay, we need to get a perimeter around this building.
Multiple units nearby are now en route to Shady Oaks. However, the scale of police response will soon grow much larger, as officers realize the severity of the situation and the danger posed to the civilians. But for now, as backup units head towards the scene, Officer Needham speeds towards the hospital, still uncertain how severe his injuries are.
I think I've been shot.
Yep, come on in.
I don't know what the
Go in this room over here.
While Needham receives urgent medical care, backup officer Christopher Deason and other units make their way towards Shady Oaks. Completely unaware, they're stepping into a deadly 8-hour-long standoff. In rapidly chaotic incidents like these, officers have no choice but to make split-second tactical decisions. To fully understand how police manage such dangerous situations, we'll follow every tactic and decision through every stage of the standoff, starting with Officer Deason, who's just arrived on scene to a barrage of gunfire erupting unpredictably.
We don't know what floor they're on. The shots were presumably coming up in front of the building. More shots being fired right now. Go ahead.
You being shot at? You okay?
I don't know.
Just calm down. Calm down.
I only have a pistol.
I didn't get hit.
Some phone calls.
What? Is that your car?
Mine over there? Yeah. No.
Officer Deason and other responding officers quickly take position behind a water pump house, located near the parking lot on the west side of the complex. But there's a more immediate worry weighing on the officers. Many civilians remain unaware and exposed, and every gunshot could mean another innocent resident being targeted. With dozens of innocent lives at stake, Officer Rasmussen and Tim Harves arrive near Deason's location on the west side, positioning themselves nearby to help scan the area and pinpoint where the gunfire is coming from.
More shots being fired right now.
306, 2400, start everybody.
As soon as I got around the corner out here, he started shooting at me.
Me and Decent pull up here. It was what, 3-4 shots?
And when I pulled up here before, we got shot at before.
So somebody's shooting out the window of the building. Chris, can you come over here?
They're shooting at any law enforcement that comes through. If we go out any further, we're going to get shot at.
If this is an active shooter, we need to get a team ready. We need to probably start dealing with it.
At this stage, the situation facing officers is extremely dangerous. The Shady Oaks apartment complex contains approximately 126 units, and with near zero visibility and gunshots ringing out unpredictably, police have no way of pinpointing exactly where the shooters are located, whether they're barricaded, mobile, or roaming freely, or even how many shooters are active. What's more alarming is that officers don't yet realize they're dealing with a carefully planned ambush, and the next few minutes will make that terrifyingly clear.
We want to get eyes on the building. We need to get
Cars there.
We need to get back over here, right?
Yeah, so we're probably gonna have to. Where the fuck is this guy?
He's close.
Yeah.
He's outside, I bet.
Yeah. Okay. He's running across!
You see him?
Yeah, watch it. He's running.
Where?
Where is he running to? North or
He
south?
ran that way, he ran that direction. Somebody
Running
ran-
south.
I don't know if he got shot at or what, but someone just ran across the back lot. He's running.
Towards the back lot to the south.
I don't know if it was him or someone that got shot at. Correct, they ran out here in that direction. They're behind the trees here. Other side of the trees.
What? Is that, you think that's a high-powered rifle? Or...
Something high. Just calm down. Do not bowl me over.
Shot at this house.
It's coming from the front of the building. It impacted the road on the middle of 4th.
One of the shots officers just heard was aimed at a resident who stepped outside the building, completely unaware of the active threat. He was struck and immediately ran away. With danger escalating and officers still unsure how many shooters they're dealing with, or even where the next shot might come from, their immediate focus shifts to two critical priorities. First, identify and engage the source of the gunfire. Second, secure the perimeter and evacuate civilians inside and outside the building to prevent further casualties. However, officers still don't have a key to access the building from any side, adding a major complication to their plan. So, to move forward, Officer Deason and Harves formulate a tactical plan. One group remains in position, carefully engaging and distracting the shooters to pinpoint their exact locations and number. Meanwhile, a second group cautiously moves around the perimeter, evacuating civilians from areas exposed to gunfire. The evacuation team is about to spread out and begin sweeping the west side of the perimeter. With the shooters' identities still unknown, they have to treat everyone they encounter as a potential threat.
Come here. Hey, come here. You have a key fob to the building?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, motherfucker was shooting me. He was shooting me. I took out the sidewalk and said, "Oh, you those kids! I love them. Surprising and brought." Thanks to me. I heard it. I was standing in my kitchen doing it.
Here, go back to your car.
Now. It's the second floor.
So you think it's the second floor?
I'm pretty for sure. It's the second floor on the far side.
Okay. Go back to your car. Stay in there, okay?
Officer Rasmussen manages to clear this first encounter with a resident safely, but as he moves further into the parking lot, he spots someone he believes might be one of the shooters.
Stop! Right now! Stop! Turn around! Drop to your knees. I got a guy that just walked out. He's in the parking lot. I got him at gunpoint. I need somebody around here. Stay where you're at right now. Okay, we got somebody shooting from your building right now. Okay. Okay. Okay, take him. Go to him. Stop. Ma'am, come here. Come here. Come here. It's police department. Come here. There's somebody shooting from your building right now. Okay? So keep your hands out of your pockets, please.
I'm sorry.
Go to that red car over there.
Okay.
Go.
The individuals turn out to be residents, completely unaware of the danger they've just narrowly avoided. But Rasmussen's attention quickly shifts towards 2 more residents exiting from the back of the building, one clearly injured and struggling.
Keith, you got up in the building? This way. This way. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay, right here.
Now, I handed my phone off, so I have no way back.
Okay, well, you're not going back in anyway, so you're fine. Are you hurt at all, sir? Or just the one?
Just me.
Okay.
I'm right here.
Okay. That light pole right there.
The light.
Okay. What kind of injury do you have?
It's a gunshot.
Okay. Who shot you?
I don't know. I come out that door we just came out of, was facing that way, and that's when I got shot.
Okay. Come right over here, sir. Just hop right into the back seat on that side.
One of the civilians encountered by police is Shady Oaks resident Daniel Thorpe, the same person officers spotted running away earlier after being targeted by gunfire. Daniel is now the second confirmed victim following Officer Cody Needham. Unfortunately, they won't be the only casualties as the night continues.
Oh shit. She has been hit. Get over here! Get over here! Get down on the ground now!
By now, multiple SWAT teams have been requested to assist with the situation, but Daniel's close call underscores just how deadly the situation remains for the countless residents both inside and outside the complex. Many of them are still going about their night, not even realizing they're in any danger. Thankfully, Officer Rasmussen gained crucial intel from the woman he encountered outside the building. According to her, the shots appeared to originate from an apartment on the front side of the building, possibly on the second floor. But most importantly, she provides the officer with a key to access the building. With dozens of innocent lives still at risk, police urgently need to devise a plan to infiltrate the building and evacuate residents before the shooters have a chance to move positions, or worse, start targeting residents door to door. If the next steps aren't executed perfectly, the consequences could be catastrophic. With this in mind, Officer Tim Harves repositions to a parking lot near Giant Wash Skyline Express just southeast of Shady Oaks to meet with command, await incoming SWAT teams, and strategize their next move.
We haven't been able to get... They were thinking maybe like second floor, but now Chris is saying there's movement on 7th, but there's movement all over if you watch those windows. Nobody's identified where or who.
Once I get more SWAT bodies in, I'm going to start forming up some perimeter teams to take over on perimeter. I'm going to get snipers put up on the east side.
Yes, yeah.
So that they can kind of get
all the shots have been coming from the front of the building.
By this stage, police have gained important but conflicting information about the shooters. Witnesses indicate activity on the second floor at the front of the building, yet Officer Deason's group has reported suspicious movement higher up, possibly as high as the 7th floor. With these conflicting reports, the situation remains risky and unpredictable. So, to gain some control, multi-jurisdictional SWAT teams are now en route to help secure the building's perimeter, deploy snipers, and infiltrate the complex to evacuate civilians trapped inside. In the meantime, Officer Christopher Deason and his group continue to hold a critical position at the west end, actively scanning the building to pinpoint how many shooters they were dealing with and their locations.
Shots fired, shots fired.
Well, it was about 10 minutes.
Yep. Correct. Correct. Some are moving towards this. That did hit across the street, right across the street from me. It sounded like bird shot.
While Officer Deason's team continues to hold their position on the west side, a critical oversight is exposed in the perimeter setup. Road closures intended to prevent civilian traffic from entering the active shooting zone weren't established quickly enough, allowing unaware drivers to slip through. This major flaw is about to lead to disastrous consequences.
What? Oh.
How to control the bleeding.
Got him? Well, you don't go out there. Go! 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 Get out! No! Fuck.
Fortunately, this first vehicle manages to pass without getting hit. But just minutes later, officers spot another set of headlights approaching, heading directly into the line of fire.
Contact 212. In shortly and around the direct.
3.
Shots fired, shots fired.
3 shots. Copy, shots fired.
No.
Okay. That was 3 shots, so.
Correct.
Another 5 seconds.
Maybe. They're not hitting directly at us.
Vehicle coming north.
Vehicle.
Yep.
Vehicle coming northbound.
Vehicle coming northbound on 4th.
Officers quickly realized the rapid succession of shots was not directed at them, but at a civilian vehicle passing by the front of Shady Oaks. After being hit, the driver continues forward, eventually stopping on the west side, still within the active firing zone, but close to where officers are positioned. That's when they hear the driver's disturbing screams.
Get over here!
We might have somebody that actually just got you.
Oh shit. She has been hit. I know, come on. Let's go.
Fucker, I should have known.
Do you have a tourniquet on you?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's just through and through.
Shine your light. How's my girlfriend?
Yeah, we can't get up there right now. We cannot get up there right now.
The injured driver was struck in the leg and is rapidly losing blood. Officers quickly apply a tourniquet to control the bleeding and stabilize him until he can be transported to the hospital. But before they can even catch their breath, another serious problem appears. Other residents and civilians continue to pass close to the active firing zone, oblivious to the lethal danger surrounding them. That's when Officer Deason spots something alarming. Someone riding on a bicycle is suddenly seen riding straight through the active firing zone, heading directly towards officers.
The guy is leaving on a bike right now.
You can stop that guy on the bike. Get your hands up. Get over here. Get over here. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground now.
I am. What the fuck?
We got people shooting out of that building at us.
Shit.
We don't know if it's you yet.
No, sir.
We don't know that yet.
Okay.
We got him proned out right here. We're checking him.
I didn't hear no gunshot.
Are you kidding?
You guys scared the fuck out of me.
How do you think we feel?
Well, I didn't know there was people shooting each other. What's happening over there?
Get him to crawl over here.
What's happening over there?
Get over here. Okay, crawl. Crawl over here. Come up by the building here where you're safe. All right, put your hands down again. We just had somebody get shot out in the street from here.
You have anything on you?
No, sir. Can you take the bags
gotta
off
see
me,
that.
please, so you can look at? You can search me if you take the bags off.
This bag just has a hammer and some tools. Okay, it's not him, obviously.
Stay down.
Okay, it's obviously not him. Okay, why don't you come up here, sir? Come up by the building where you're safe. Okay, now you hear what we're dealing with?
Thankfully, officers quickly determined the biker was not a threat, managing to pull him to safety before he was harmed. Immediately afterwards, police units quickly finished establishing roadblocks around the complex, finally preventing further civilians from entering the danger zone. With no targets in sight, the shooting abruptly stops. This brief pause gives officers an opportunity to reassess their positions as they wait for SWAT support, unaware of the violent escalation just hours away.
Parker 304 is also a priority.
Do you think it's gone quiet because he just hasn't had anything to shoot at?
Yeah, possibly.
Keep them at a staging point, Keith. We have an armored vehicle on scene here. We'll be sending over, I believe.
At approximately 4 a.m., SWAT armored vehicles finally arrive on the opposite side of the building, marking a critical turning point in the operation. For the first time, officers have the tactical support they need to close in and bring the shooters into custody.
Yeah, we've got 4 individuals here now, 313. We need to get them out of here.
You want to jump in with him?
Yeah. All right, we're coming. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. I know our team's setting up too, so we'll be over here soon.
Not what we expected.
Yeah, no shit.
With SWAT teams now on scene, a sniper unit quickly moves into position on the east side of the Shady Oaks complex, giving officers critical visibility. At the same time, entry teams on the west side prepare for their next move. It's finally time to move inside the building.
Here, we'll cover you. Get up there, go one at a time, okay? And I'm gonna move, all right?
Yep.
I'm moving.
.306, we're by the dumpster where you were. What's your 20? It's gonna keep me doing this.
Go. You gotta get out of here, just walk down that way, hurry.
After carefully evacuating ground floor residents over the next 2 hours, SWAT teams successfully secure the lower levels, ensuring the shooters have no path to escape. As the sun rises over Shady Oaks, police gain a critical advantage: daylight. With improved visibility, they deploy drones overhead, giving officers a clear, real-time view of the complex. As the drone hovers above Shady Oaks, officers notice movement on the 3rd floor. Someone barricaded near a window in apartment 303. Snipers positioned across the street quickly adjust their aim towards the apartment, while officers remain on high alert, knowing other suspects could be hidden throughout the building. Over the next hour, tensions escalate as the barricaded shooter fires and destroys a police drone monitoring his position. At around 8 a.m., negotiation teams attempt to make contact, urging the shooter to surrender peacefully. But despite repeated attempts, he refuses to respond. By 10 a.m., after over 8 hours of standoff and with peaceful options exhausted, an armored SWAT vehicle pulls up directly into the shooter's line of sight, preparing to launch enough tear gas canisters to saturate the entire apartment. Moments after the gas enters the apartment, the barricaded suspect moves to the window. For the first time, officers see his face. It's a young man, barely out of his teens, armed and ready to fire back. Following the shooter's reaction, a single, carefully aimed sniper shot shatters the apartment window, sending shards of glass directly into the shooter's forehead. Moments later, he appears from the window holding a towel to his face, clearly weakened and disoriented. A SWAT team immediately rushes to apartment 303 to apprehend the shooter. Inside, they find him wounded but cooperative, quickly placing him into custody and escorting him out of the building.
Apartment 304 is also a priority.
Squad car, sheriff did 4. Double check them 45 minutes in the freezing pants. You guys are good.
Get some change in the left pocket.
Big ass, baggy pants. Check down by his feet. Nothing on his feet. Not having your 38.
Buddy, can you spread your legs real quick?
I have nothing. You see hands pulled up at least a little bit.
Yep. Ow! Fuck! My arm.
There you go. You want to switch out doctors?
I can give me an IOU.
The shooter is soon identified as Devin Matthew Wayland. Inside his apartment, officers recover multiple firearms, including the rifle used throughout the standoff. Officers continue to search the complex, and after a thorough sweep, they find no other threats, confirming Devin was the only shooter. As he is transported to the hospital for medical treatment, detectives begin rehashing details of the shooting. That's when they make a troubling discovery. The initial 911 call reporting fireworks had been placed by Devin himself.
Come on, buddy, I could have sworn I heard a gunshot or a firecracker, and I'm not sure which one.
Investigators quickly realized the call was a deliberate attempt to lure responding officers directly into his line of fire. Given the calculated nature of the ambush, they suspect that Devin may not have acted alone, that he could be linked to a larger threat, perhaps associated with an extremist group or a broader violent plan. With this in mind, detectives bring Devin straight into an interrogation room as soon as he is medically cleared, urgently seeking answers about his true motives and whether any additional attacks were placed.
Hey, Devin.
Hello.
How are you?
I've been better.
Yeah, it looks like it. Feeling okay though? Is that okay if we visit?
Yep.
Okay. Now, let's back up to the day before the incident and just talk to us about your day and kind of what's going on.
Everything seemed alright, everything seemed fine, but
Okay.
These ex-friends of mine, they wanted to hang out with me, and it was gonna be his girlfriend's birthday, the 21st birthday, so they wanted to party and drink. Well, I do like political discussion. I like to see people's views and ask them why they think of that so I can respect them deeper and
Like
view them.
political stuff?
Yep.
Okay.
But it just turns out that they're ex-tweakers, and I think one guy was tweaking there. This guy's name was Seth something. And they're all like they're saying I'm getting in their face and screaming at them. I'm partially deaf from working in machinery. I said, I'm sorry, I'll get down on my hands and knees, I'll show you I'm not being violent. And this woman was saying, get on my man's face. And I'm like, I'm not on your man's face, I'm just saying, this is how I view about the situation, because how can I respect you? You've been nothing but nice to me, so she has until this point on. And Judd said, get off his face. I said, I'm not on your face. He pushed me. He was trying to fight me, so I fought him, and Jordan got on me and he tried fighting me, and he claimed he was trying to make sure there would be no fight to happen, but that was the last straw. And for some reason, I felt like because no one would believe my side of the story, I had my firearms out and ready to use, just in case anything did happen, which I didn't want it to, but I had an accidental discharge in my Mosin Nagant rifle and had one bullet for it. I'm not
Which
sure.
kind of rifle was it?
Mosin Nagant.
Okay.
It was a mental slip-up. I haven't been employed in a year.
Uh-huh.
And my grandfather died 3 years ago. I just wanted it, and I didn't want to ever shoot a cop. That's why I surrendered.
Were you aiming at anything throughout
Just
the
the
75
cars,
rounds?
just the cars, trying to get the cops to come so they'd shoot me. I didn't want to shoot the cops, I didn't want to shoot anybody else, I just wanted to shoot the cars so that they would shoot me. But
And is that from alcohol, or
I
were
couldn't myself. It's against my
Oh.
my own views. I would have to have somebody else shoot me theoretically. So that's where that idea. I know it sounds really fucked up. I wanted to live. I tried telling myself this and that, but under last night's situation or ordeal, it just got too much to me, too
Yeah.
fast.
So, do you remember what exactly you told the dispatcher when you called in?
It sounded like there was a gunshot or fireworks or some type of discharge, like some type of fire shot.
So if you said the word fireworks, would you mean fireworks from a gun or actually fireworks?
I don't know. Did I say fireworks? Or are you getting
Well, you
this
might
one?
have. You
I
might
don't
have
know if
said
I did.
fireworks.
I don't know if I did.
Okay.
Perhaps the most striking thing about Devin's confession is his description of feeling trapped between a desperate wish to die and an inability to harm himself, a psychological state commonly known as suicide by cop, where someone intentionally provokes law enforcement into using deadly force to end their own life. Following the interrogation, detectives determined that Devin Wayland acted alone, ruling out connections to any larger extremist groups. Devin admitted to intentionally provoking police to respond with deadly force, driven by anger and humiliation after an earlier confrontation at a party. Thankfully, the 3 victims wounded in the shooting, including Officer Cody Needham, would ultimately recover from their physical injuries. When Devin's case reached trial, Minnesota's Court of Appeals rejected the argument that his actions were solely driven by suicidal intent. Although Devin claimed that provoking police into shooting him was his primary goal, the court found his broader actions of repeatedly firing at officers and civilians to clearly indicate a deliberate intention to kill or seriously injure others. Devin's defense team argued that severe mental health issues were primarily responsible for his violent rampage, but the jury was unconvinced, finding Devin guilty of 3 counts of first-degree attempted murder and 3 counts of second-degree assault. He was sentenced to 50 years in prison. At 2 a.m. on March 25, 2023, Edgar Delgado enters Hard Rock Casino and meets 32-year-old Omar Garcia, where they spend the next 6 hours together drinking and having a good time. But by 8 a.m., something begins to anger Edgar. The tension rises, an argument bursts out, and Edgar grabs Garcia. Worst of all, he pulls out a pistol and points it directly at Garcia's head multiple times. But Garcia resists, knowing his life could end at any time, and physical altercations ensue. Then, for one last time, Edgar grabs Garcia by the neck and whispers something in his ear to the extent that Garcia stops resisting. Desperately, Garcia tries to disengage, knowing that this fight is not worth his life. But Edgar sees his chance and pulls out his gun before Garcia even has a moment to react. And seconds later, a single gunshot rings throughout the Hard Rock Casino. Garcia had little to no chance of survival. He was shot directly in the temple, and every passing second meant a step closer to death. Soon after, panic erupted in the hotel. Employees and residents scrambled to get a hold of authorities as dozens of 911 calls began pouring in. Immediately, a team of 100 officers was put together from multiple police departments and sent to the Hard Rock Casino and Hotel.
Okay, well, let's go. We gotta go to the south stairwell.
Let's go, Coach.
2 or 3, we're heading to the south stairwell now. South stairwell.
Important to note is the fact that officers have almost no information on the situation itself. All they know is that there was a shooting, and now there is a man lying dead in front of the bar. They also know that the Hard Rock Casino is a massive complex with over 670 rooms, and that gunman could be hiding anywhere.
Hey, Matt, Keenan. Brian's gonna take us second floor because the stairwell's on the outside. Brian's taking us right here, second floor, and we'll hit our stairwells up. We're full floors. Hey, where are we going? Brian!
In an active shooting, officers always need to establish control over the situation the moment they arrive on the scene. That's why this team immediately moves in to secure the stairwells, because they lack security and connect to several parts of the building, which provides an easy escape route for the shooter. With that said, the shooter's identity is still unknown, and the officers need to treat everyone they encounter as a potential threat until confirmed otherwise.
Where's your room? Where's your room at? Get back in your room and stay in there. Okay. Claire, go ahead.
Hold there, put your baton right here.
Stop your hands, right there, stop right there. Stop right there. Don't move. Don't move.
Go with.
Come down here around the corner. Who else is with you?
After quickly confirming that these are innocent civilians and not the shooter, officers can now move towards evacuating them.
I think the elevator down. Grab that. Grab that. Up there. And you got 2 coming down. 2 coming down. Keep your hands up, fellas. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. Hands up. Let's go, boys. Good call, sir. Thank you. What's going on? You're good. Keep going all the way down. You're good. Go. Take a deep breath. We got guys on every floor, so call out something.
While this team is clearing this part of the stairwells, another team on the casino floor works on securing the crime scene and providing life-saving assistance to the victim.
No, I ended up with the victim. You guys had fun. Apparently, yeah, where the victim was. Yeah. You got one here. One on this column right here that you want to see, and then you can
Although emergency services were quick to respond and Garcia was transported out quickly, it was far too late to save him. He was pronounced dead within minutes. Worst of all, the killer was still on the loose, and every second wasted meant that officers were further away from catching him and more innocent lives were in danger. That is why the team on the casino floor immediately starts gathering witness statements to try and figure out exactly what happened. The first was someone who was able to get a closer look at the crime scene immediately after Garcia was shot.
Was that the only shell casing you found that was spent?
No, the spent one's right here next to this. Here, hold on. Right there, see?
That's the only spent one you saw?
Yeah, so the word was that they were struggling.
Yeah.
I was just holding the arm down, and then I guess got spraying. One shot.
So one shot.
Yeah, that's why I think the guy's still alive.
Where was he hit? In the stomach? Oh, it was in the head.
Yeah, that's brain matter.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
The next witness was a girl that Omar was on a date with just hours before the murder.
Hello.
Were you with what happened?
I don't know who is the man who's shot.
You know
Can you tell me the name so I know if it's him or not?
I don't know.
Okay, I was with Omar.
And is Omar the one that was shooting?
I don't know. What happened was I came in here after my work with a man named Omar as a
What did
date.
Omar look like?
Hispanic, handsome.
Did he have a beard?
Incoming unit C272 in Ballet at Harbor.
What's that?
I just met him last week
So you
or
don't
2
know if he
weeks
has a
ago.
beard?
I just met him, but I know he's like close contact with a lot of people in town.
Okay.
I know that he's very important in town as a person.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Just
everyone
as
loves
a
him.
description though, does he have a beard?
He has a beard. He's light skinned. He's Mexican.
What was he wearing last night? What color shirt?
I don't know the shirt, but he's wearing a hat, a backwards hat or black baseball hat.
Okay.
Even though this girl was praying that it wasn't who she thought, she does not know yet that it was in fact Omar who was shot and has even passed away. Although tragic, officers cannot spend any time on grievances. They have no clue what the killer looks like, what his escape plan is, and who he could possibly harm next. This is where they begin executing the last step of their response, chasing the shooter down, which begins with multiple SWAT teams initiating a wide search of the entire building, checking every hall and every corner.
Okay, I'll hold. Keep pushing.
Take a deep breath, Oaks.
Yep.
Good job.
202, we will be on floor 9.
Hey, push your hands.
Show me your hands.
I'm the one who calls you guys.
Show me your hands.
I've been crying.
Show me your hands.
I've been crying.
Turn around.
Hispanic guy, beard, gray shirt.
They're right there.
Down here. Down
They
here.
got him.
Down here.
I called him.
Down here.
Call me 911.
Both of you step over here.
Okay.
Step behind us.
Yes,
Oh my God, you guys. Can you believe it happened? I was down there playing when it happened. I ran into the bar and I saw the guy on the floor.
Relax.
Oh my God.
Thanks.
Hey, listen to me. Hey, both of you. He's in a hotel somewhere. One of the
I know
towers.
that's why we're staying.
Okay, you guys need to get into the stairwell.
Okay,
Let's stay.
Come out here. Dude's just peeking.
Sheriff's office, come out now! Who's your hands?
Come out.
We thought it was our kids. Our kids are in a couple rooms
Okay,
down.
listen to me. You guys need to stay in this room. Don't come out for any reason, okay?
Okay.
Keep the door locked.
Do not come out, okay? There's an active shooter right now. Stay in the room.
At this point in time, officers do not have access to any of the CCTV footage, and it is difficult for them to find out who exactly the man is, let alone where he went. But getting their hands on this footage should only be a question of time. The security of casinos are often incredibly high, designed to quickly de-escalate dangerous situations like this, as we will come to see later in this video. Police at Hard Rock Cafe received intel that the suspect likely fled into one of the 5 apartments nearby on the first and second floor. Fortunately, this team you just saw cleared out the stairs and hallways, meaning more teams can rush into these apartments and look for the suspect.
Sheriff's office, open the door. Show me your hands.
Keep your hands up.
Hey, we had a shooting downstairs. We need to make sure who's in here and who's not, okay?
Go ahead, step right here. Keep your hands up. Just you two?
Yeah, kids.
Yes, you need to stay inside, okay?
Clear.
Hello. I got this one. Hi, I'm at Sheriff's Office. Everybody good in here?
Yeah, we're good.
How many people?
4.
4? Y'all here?
Yeah.
Okay, can we just check, make sure everybody's okay?
Yeah.
Nobody's hiding? Awesome. Thank you, ladies.
What a day, huh?
That was all good?
Yeah.
All right.
You want to unlock it?
Yeah. Unlock the door. Open it slowly with your hands up.
There you go. You no clothes on, of course. Yeah, all right, so we just need to come on.
Just come on out for a
Over
second.
here, we'll get you some pants, okay?
Anybody else in the room?
Go step over here.
Okay.
Is anybody else in there?
No. All right, stand right there.
Step over here.
Can I ask what's going on?
We'll
We'll get to it in a second.
Shooting.
Holy fuck, it's hot.
Clear, coming out.
Am I okay to check out? Just go in the room and hang tight.
Although the Fourth Amendment bars officers from warrantless searches under most circumstances, this scenario is an exception as it is classified as an exigent circumstance. Exigent circumstances exist in situations where people are in imminent danger, where evidence faces imminent destruction, or prior to a suspect's imminent escape, much like in this active shooting. But even with this privilege, officers need to pick up their pace, because only 2 of the 5 apartments on this floor have been searched, and the killer could be in any one of them.
Sheriff's office. Let's go to the door. Let me see your hands. Anyone else in there with you? No, just you? Great. Is anybody hurt in here? No. No? Okay, cool. We got just go ahead and stay in your room. Walk there. Oh, here. Hold on. We just gotta make sure there's no. We just gotta make sure. Nobody hurt in here.
No, I don't.
They're gonna shoot on the casino floor, so.
Oh my God.
Sorry. Thank you. Sheriff's office, open the door.
Okay.
Let me see your hands. Open the door, let me see your hands. Thank you, open the door.
Holy shit.
Who else is inside?
My son.
All right. Alone. Clear. We had a shooting incident at the hotel. I need to make sure there's no suspects in there, okay? Keep your hands up. You guys all right?
Yeah, we're fine.
How many are in here? Just 2 of you?
Just me and my son, yes, sir.
Okay, everybody's accounted for?
Yes, sir.
Good. Move it.
Even with such extensive manpower, SWAT is having a difficult time tracking down the killer. But they had 1 more apartment left, and the individual they came face to face with was someone who could very well be the killer.
Sir, open the door. What's up?
Sheriff's office, open the door.
We're finishing this way. Open the door. I'm gonna break the door down and come in. Okay? We have a shooting. We're checking for people, so please open the door.
There's me and my son. My son's in the shower right now.
Okay, open the door.
You're not going in the shower.
I understand that. Open the door, please.
What do you want to do?
We're searching to make sure everyone is okay.
Is that on?
Okay. Yes.
Did you just turn it on?
Yes.
Off or on?
It's on.
It's on. So I need you to open the door, sir.
But if you're coming in with SWAT gear, like I've been sleeping. I just
Okay,
woke up.
my gun's down and it's holstered, okay? I just need you to open the door so I can talk to you here and make sure everyone's okay that's inside the room, okay? We had an active shooter on the casino floor.
Everyone's okay in here.
Okay, I need you to open the door so we can make sure.
Are you looking for somebody?
Sir, I'm really trying not to make it difficult.
I'm not trying to make it difficult.
You are making it difficult. All I need is you to open the door.
You're not going to break down that door.
I'm not going to break down the door. I just need you to open this door.
You're not going in there when he's naked in the shower.
I'm not going in the shower. I just need you to open this door.
Then why do you need to open this door? You're not telling me much. Do you have
We don't know. We had an active shooter on the floor, so we don't know. We're checking every single room, right? So far, out of all the casinos, out of every room gas that we've been to, you're the only one that's not opening the door.
You have probable cause to come in here.
Refusing to cooperate in an active shooter situation is one of the worst decisions this man could have taken. To make things worse, he mentions the presence of someone else in the apartment. This is why officers have to be incredibly careful in dealing with this situation, because for all they know, behind this door could be someone ready to shoot at them.
I'll wait. If you want me to wait till your son gets out of the shower so I can talk to him. Thank you, sir.
You're not coming in though and breaking down the door to go in the shower.
I'm not going to break down the door to go into the shower, okay?
It's my kid. He's in the shower. There's no reason for it.
We've told you 4 times. We're just checking the room to make sure no one's in there with a gun. Just let him through.
This guy's got a gun.
Yeah, in case there's another guy in the room with one.
Please put the gun down.
It's down, sir. Okay.
It was pointed at me.
It's not pointed
at you.
down.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. You have ID, sir.
I do have ID. I don't.
Okay. Who else, besides you and your son, who else is here?
Nobody's here, as you see.
Okay. Can I come in and look on the other side of that bed over there?
Yes, you can come in and look.
All right. Thank you.
Fortunately, the apartment seemed relatively safe for officers to enter, but the suspect's behavior causes them to think that he might have been in contact with the shooter and need to interview both him and his son.
And you're the only 2 that are in the room?
We are the only 2 that are in the room.
I'm gonna wait right here. Can you ask your son to maybe just off the shower, put on a towel and stick his head out so I can verify he's okay?
Yeah.
Okay. How you doing, sir? Good. Good. I'm Sergeant Stork with the Sheriff's Office. Sorry for the rude awakening. We had an active shooter on the casino floor, so we were going room to room, making sure everyone's okay, no one was shot. There's no one that's tried to come in, get in your room. Okay? Obviously, just you and
Just
father,
us two.
right?
Have you apprehended the suspect?
That I do not know yet. So no.
Believe or not?
So we're asking people to shelter in place right now. We're pretty close to being done. So I say give about a half hour, call down to the front desk and ask if it's okay to come on out.
A shelter-in-place is an emergency protocol deployed to protect citizens in case of an emergency. By staying put in safe places like their apartments, any threats are deterred from being able to harm individuals. For now, though, this man showed no proof of being affiliated with the shooting, so officers decide to move on. But even with the 5 apartments searched, there was no sign of the killer. The only option officers had left was to begin searching even more rooms on the higher floors, but this would cost them precious time that they did not have. This is why they turned to the hotel's CCTV footage in hopes of getting a lead on who the man is and, most importantly, where he ran off to.
I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm taking her upstairs to look at the camera.
Fortunately, this proves to be a big breakthrough in the case, as officers soon find footage of the man running off from the crime scene. Officers had finally had an image of what the suspect looked like, and it was soon sent to every single team in the hotel. And not even minutes later, officers get a lead, a man in the lobby who matches the image exactly.
Hey, come here! Hey, hands up! Put your hands up! Get on your knees! Get on your knees! Down! Get on your knees! You two, get the out of the way! You, out! Up against the wall! Up against the wall! Up against the wall! Turn around against the wall!
You got him? Hey.
Where are you coming from? My hotel room. Huh? What room? Yeah. I don't know. Go, hey, get the out of here!
Cover down, look at this.
Yeah, this. Cuff him. I got him. One hand's on. Two hands on your back.
Cross-referencing the image to the suspect, the two are almost an exact match. However, officers are still not entirely certain and need to have a closer look before taking the next step and arresting him.
Hey, I'm take off. Hey, take his cap off.
Do you have any tattoos, buddy? Yeah, I got tattoos. Where are your tattoos at?
Behind my arm, my thigh, my
Let's take off, hey, take off his, let's move his jacket down. Just gonna check his tattoos, right? Okay. Check on the side. That's on him.
Check his right. Let me see his right arm.
Here's quick. So this is what we're looking for, buddy.
Dude's got similar styles.
He's close to you, right?
So that's why it is what it is.
Unfortunately, this turned out to be a dead end. This was not the man that the officers were looking for, and the frustration clearly began to grow.
Were you out on the casino floor before you came down? We were at the restaurant and then went straight to the room.
Their surveillance guys did not know anything about this when I went up there. Zero. I gave them a picture when I went up there.
Always south side with the gun.
Right now.
That's the last thing they are.
That was 10-15 ago.
Yeah.
There's nobody at the lake up, FY.
Okay.
Let's get you out of here.
It is around this time that officers make a crucial breakthrough in the case. By digging deeper into CCTV and tracking back the shooter's movements, they discover that their man is not a visitor, but a tenant named Edgar Julian Delgado, who checked into the hotel the day before with his girlfriend, Savannah Tautapale. Right after the murder, Edgar is seen rushing to his room and coming out with a handful of bags. Savannah soon joins him and they exit the hotel. Edgar, along with his girlfriend, were now on the run. Despite the fast response from police, Edgar was able to escape because no one had a description of the suspect yet, and as we would later see, he even had a close call with an officer before he escaped. Immediately after finding out Edgar had escaped, all roads and highways in the state were placed under heavy monitoring. They were not going to let a murderer escape, and while they waited for Edgar to fall into their hands, they began interviewing hotel employees to understand the motives behind this murder, starting with a security guard who was present at the time of the murder, Robert Bells.
And as he and I were finishing the cigarettes, we heard a loud boom, like a shot. Within 10 seconds, the dispatcher, who was Santos Nunez, said someone has been shot at Center Bar.
And he relayed that information over the radio?
He relayed that information over the radio. I heard the information.
Okay.
I stepped into the center hallway and proceeded down towards the Center Bar when I saw a rather large man, about 6 foot, 6'1", walking in my direction.
Okay.
My thought was, this is the guy who just shot someone at the bar, because he seemed a little agitated walking. So I immediately turned around. I stayed far away enough till he exited to the left going towards the security podium. That's when I walked out. I'd overheard earlier the traffic that a gunshot, somebody had been shot at the bar. And that's when I walked over and I saw a man laying there in a pool of blood at the bar.
From what Robert says, the killing itself was quite a big scene at the Center Bar, yet the response was so slow that Edgar was not only given the time to escape, but pack his belongings before doing so. To make matters worse, Edgar actually walked in front of the security podium, the point at which the entirety of the casino's security cameras were managed by guards. Security likely decided that pursuing an armed suspect, especially one responsible for a shooting, was not a wise decision to make, and rather opted to keep tabs on his whereabouts. Regardless, it is unfortunate that Edgar was given enough time to escape comfortably. At this point, officers move on to the next employee, Noble, who gives more insight into what the two were talking about before Edgar pulled the gun.
Were you able to hear what kind of conversations they were having, what they were talking about?
Not exactly. I wasn't really processing. It was still kind of early for me. It was kind of background noise to me, but
okay.
They were,
Now, well, as they're being loud, was it a loud argument? Were they just being loud, laughing, joking?
It seemed more like just kind of tough buddy stuff, I guess. More joking, I would think.
In what way would you describe that tough buddy stuff? Comments
like
each
they
other?
did mention they were starting it like, oh, joking, like I could kick your ass. No, no, you can't, type thing.
Okay.
And that's when, they started just scruffling up a little bit. There.
Do you remember who told who initiated that type of conversation?
No, I can say for sure.
Friendly banter turning into a murder is something highly unusual. There is a crucial piece of the puzzle that detectives are missing out on, and the only person who can give it to them is Edgar himself. But in order to catch him, officers have to be patient. They already know what his car looks like from the CCTV footage, and checkpoints have been set up on all roads leading to the Hard Rock Casino. This meant that it was only a matter of time before Edgar fell into their hands. And sure enough, hours later, Edgar's vehicle would approach one of these checkpoints near Highway 50. There was no escaping anymore, and officers could finally get the answers they've been so desperately searching for.
Turn around for me, Edgar. No, towards me, man. Edgar, my name is Steve Schultz. Yep. It's nice to meet you. What's your last name, Edgar?
Delgado Gallardo.
Delgado?
Gallardo.
Gallardo?
Gallardo is my maiden name, so I don't go by it too much.
So you go by Edgar?
Delgado.
Delgado.
Yeah.
Got it. Edgar, I'm going to want to talk to you back here in the town of Southlake. Okay?
That's fine.
So the sheriff's department here in California is going to bring you back so that we might be able to talk to you.
I don't have my glasses, so I can't really see.
Where are your glasses?
I have no idea. They might be in my girlfriend's car.
That's your girlfriend's car?
Yeah.
Savannah. What's her name?
Savannah.
Savannah. I understand. Okay, so I'd like to meet with you. I'm just going to have my partner take a couple of photographs of you. Where did Kruger?
Are you in Nevada or California?
I am a Nevada detective. So
Okay.
I'm from the state of Nevada where the casinos are.
Yeah.
You're being held right now
in California,
by the El Dorado County Sheriff's Office.
Even though Edgar was arrested in California, he'll still be charged under Nevada law because that's where the crime took place. In fact, California police will need to send Edgar back to Nevada through a process called extradition. This is required by the extradition clause in Article 4 of the U.S. Constitution, which states that if someone commits a crime in one state and flees to another, they must be returned to the state where the crime occurred to face trial. This ensures that Edgar is tried based on laws of the state where the crime happened. And in Nevada, first-degree murder results in either life without parole or 50 years with the possibility of parole after 20.
Now, I understand that I can smell that you've had a little bit to drink. Okay?
Yeah, a little bit.
So I'm going to give
I've been drinking since like we got into over there at like 1:30, and I've been drinking till like 7 a.m.
Okay. So what I want you to do is I just want you to have a seat in that car. We did you a solid, right? Got you out, let you take a pee. Right?
Yeah,
you okay?
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good for now.
It is chilling to see Edgar act so nonchalant after taking the life of someone who wished to be friends with him. But this explains several of Edgar's mannerisms. The slurred speech, the lack of understanding, his stumbling while escaping from the casino, and most importantly, his sudden impulse to shoot Garcia. Although aggression to this extent stems from an individual's personal decisions, alcohol can often act as a catalyst. According to the NIH and WHO, alcohol is the most commonly associated drug with aggression compared to others that affect body function. This means that Garcia was murdered at the whims of a twisted drunkard, and Edgar needs to give them answers. But before an interview proceeds with him, detectives decide to interrogate his girlfriend, Savannah, in order to understand Edgar as a person, possibly giving them invaluable evidence to charge him with murder.
Hi, Savannah. Hi. My name is Nadine.
Nice to meet you.
Jenkins is my last name. Nice to meet you as well. I'm a detective with Douglas County Sheriff's Office on the Nevada side. I would like to talk to you about what happened over at the Hard Rock that kind of led up to you being contacted by El Dorado County Sheriff's Office. From the time that you arrived in Tahoe until the time you left Tahoe, and tell me everything that happened from the beginning to the middle to the end in as much detail as you can.
So when we got here, we went straight to the Hard Rock. We parked in the front. We walked in, checked in, moved. After we checked in, we went and we parked in the parking garage, and then we went to our hotel. We went up to the hotel room, and then we went down to the casino area, and we had a few drinks, and then I was not feeling well, so we went back up to the room, and I was puking, and then he left. He said he was going to be back in 30 minutes, and then I fell asleep on the bathroom floor.
Okay.
And then I woke up to him calling me saying, "Let's go, we need to leave." And I kept asking him what happened, and he just kept saying, "Let's go." I was getting frustrated. I was like, "Why? I'm hungover. I want to sleep. What's going on?" And he just kept saying over and over, "Let's go, let's go, let's go." And I assumed that he had been gambling and he lost money and he was mad. And so we grabbed our stuff and we walked to the car, and that's when we saw cops pulling up, and the cops told us, they said there's someone with a gun or someone got shot, and then he turned around, faced them, put his hands up, and I looked at him, I was like, "What are you doing?" And then I just said, "Babe, let's go." They just said, "Someone has a gun, let's go." And so we went to the car.
It is likely that Savannah genuinely did not know why she was being rushed to leave in the heat of the moment. Unfortunately, due to Edgar's horrible decisions, she is now an accomplice in her boyfriend's escape. So either she tries to defend him and risk being charged as an accomplice in murder, or fess up and answer every question honestly, especially the ones about his past.
How did you meet Edgar? How do you know him?
We went to high school together, but we were never really talked in high school. And then I started working at a bar, and he is my boss.
Okay, he's your boss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you know about him and his history before meeting you?
Nothing.
Okay, don't really know anything.
I just know that we went to school together.
Okay. Do you know anything about Edgar, his wife, things he may or may not have done in between when you knew him in high school and then when you knew him as your boss at the Red Room?
Oh.
Okay. Have you guys had, some couples don't really have this is my history talk. Some do.
We have not.
You have not had that talk?
No.
Okay.
For now, the detective believes that Savannah isn't comfortable enough to reveal details and decides to take an alternative approach. By explaining the trouble she's in and mounting some pressure, there is a chance that crucial information can be squeezed out of her.
You have to understand that when you know somebody has done something illegal or have a suspicion of it, or they are giving you that hint, and then if you help them escape, that's a crime. So by driving him away from the scene, you put yourself in a really bad spot. Okay, help me help you, right? I need to know everything. I'm gonna be blunt with you. He shot that guy. I have a video of it. I watched it with my own eyes. Okay, because you got yourself wrapped up into a mess. So let's go back. He calls you at some point. Take me from the time he called you, and please, Savannah, be as detailed as you can about what he said to you, because I can see him calling you on the surveillance video. I can see him on the phone. So what did he say to you?
He said, grab the bags, let's go. And he just kept saying, repeating that over and over. Just
Okay.
grab the bags, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay, so then he gets up to the room. Be super specific. What is everything that happened from the time he walked into that room until the time you guys walked out of the room? Tell me everything.
He just said, let's go, we need to go. And I kept asking him why and what's going on, and he seemed upset. But he just kept saying, let's go, we need to go. He also said, he said, we need to go to Mexico.
We need to go to Mexico.
That's what he
Okay, so he said we need to go to Mexico. Okay. The time that he walked into the room, all right, so you guys get your stuff together. Boom. He says we need to go to Mexico, keeps telling you we gotta fucking go. You guys leave. You walk out to the parking structure and you're contacted by the police. I heard you say that the police approached and he put his hands up and turned. And you started to tell me what he said to you, and then you stopped.
Because I don't really remember exactly what he said.
I don't need verbatim. Give me the gist of what it was that he said to you.
I really don't. I had just woken up. Everything was a blur. I genuinely don't remember.
Don't remember? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm picturing it in my head because I wasn't there, but I don't want to get it wrong. So when you say, like, can you give me a demonstration of what he did when the police approached? Like, what did he do body language wise? What did he do?
Well, I'm pretty sure he dropped his hat on the ground and he just like put his hands up.
What does his backpack look like?
I think it's a Jordan backpack. It's black. The only other things in the car were my bag, which is green, and he had another black duffel bag.
The bag that Savannah mentions contains several of Edgar's items, including the weapon he used to kill Garcia.
The black. Okay, barrels towards me.
Barrels. And then it looks like the mag and the gun are separate.
Slide is open.
Okay. And there's a magazine with it.
So let's watch for trace evidence or anything on the barrel or anything like that.
Hold on, I'll do it.
It's a 26.
So it's a Glock 26?
Yep.
This information is what the detective uses to not only make sure that Savannah is telling the truth, but to find out whether this murder was premeditated or not.
Do you know Edgar to carry a firearm on a regular basis? Did you know he was carrying a firearm?
I knew that he had it with him.
Okay.
I didn't know that he had it when we were like in the casino.
Okay, so you were not aware of that.
No.
Does he generally carry it on his person when you guys go out?
No.
I guess I'm trying to wrap my mind around, you know, sometimes people, like, for me, for instance, law enforcement, I carry it everywhere I go, nature of the job, right? Some people only carry it sometimes if they feel like there might be a problem, or they feel threatened, or it's a bad environment, or something like that. And other people carry it all the time, just in case, right?
I know for a fact he doesn't have it on him all the time.
Okay, so he doesn't have it on him all the time. Do you have any idea what would have prompted him to carry it today?
No.
When he came back to the room, did you see the gun in his possession?
No. I saw it when we were leaving the hotel room, about to go to the car.
And where did you see it at?
I think he put it in his, like, box. I don't know if it's like a gun case or what it is.
Okay. So I'm sorry, say that for me one more time. You saw it when you were leaving
When
the
we-
room?
And yeah, from the room to the car.
Okay, so
He stopped and he put it
in a box of some sort?
I think it's his gun case.
Under normal circumstances, it would not have been odd for Edgar to carry a weapon. This is because he worked as a security guard in Santa Cruz, and due to the nature of his job, one would expect him to be safety-oriented. If this were the case, detectives likely would not think that the murder was premeditated. However, the reality was that carrying a weapon was unlike him, as his girlfriend testifies. If anything, this has dug an even deeper grave for Edgar, since there are grounds to charge him with first-degree murder. But Edgar somehow makes the situation even worse for himself with the interview he gives one of the officers who arrests him. This would also be where we finally see Edgar's mental state during and after the murder.
It's important for you to be able to tell your side of the story about what happened back there, and I want to listen to it. And I didn't necessarily want to do it here in the back of a police car, but since you mentioned that you have a gun and that it's in the car, I think it's important that we have the conversation. So
but none of that is like, you know,
why don't you
hold accountable to me because you didn't tell me that before, you know? But all I gotta tell you is like,
why don't you tell me your side of this? How did this happen?
In the long run, and she knows too, like, she's been wanting to do it for a while. She's been wanting to become like a police officer, you know?
Okay. So we're okay talking? Yes? You're willing to talk to me?
A little bit.
Okay, a little bit. And like I said, anytime you want, Edgar.
If I don't want to talk to you, that's it.
You can say anytime during this conversation, you can say, "Hey, Steve."
Like I've had family members that are gay members, you know, and like I know the way it is.
I get it
in the streets.
So I understand that you've had a life, right? I get that, and it's important for you to get your side of this out, what happened, why it happened, and I'm willing to listen to that.
Immediately, the detective sets up a safe space for Edgar to talk. Considering the facts that he is drunk, these sort of questioning tactics have an instant effect on him as he begins to open up.
Did you know that guy?
I didn't know him.
You didn't know him? What happened?
I just remember we were talking for like a while, you know, and then like, that's it. Like, I just remember we met up. He was like, oh, like, I'll teach you how to, like, fucking snowboard. I'll teach you how to skate. And, like, I know the way she is, too, you know? Like, I was like, oh, like, yeah, that's fine, you know?
Did he do something that made you shoot him?
I don't know. I can't agree to that. I can't dispute that. I just know that one thing led to an next, and we were just trying to get out of that parking lot real quick. And I realized she was asleep the whole night. She was asleep throughout the whole night. And I wish I was asleep that night too.
Are you an armed security guard when you're a bouncer or no? No? So, why did you have a gun on you today? You don't know? I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me, and I think it's important that you just get it out. Tell me the whole thing about what happened, what was said, why it happened.
Slowly but surely, Edgar begins to crack. The tears begin to flow, and his consciousness starts to catch up to his actions.
This seems like, from what you've described, as kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing. Something happened. I'd like to know what.
I wish I did. I'm not one to just like react like that, you know?
React like what?
I don't know.
How many times did you shoot it? Do you remember?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
I don't know. I don't remember any of that. I just remember talking to someone about snowboarding. I remember talking to someone about skiing. And I just remember, like, leaving, like, no, telling to rush. And I just remember a bunch of ARs put it everywhere. And I remember, like, earlier, like, in the night, like, once we got here, cause like, we headed out of Santa Cruz, like, pretty late. We headed out, like, probably, like, at 9, you know? Santa Cruz is, like, 4 hours away, 4 hours and a half away. And my girlfriend was the one driving, like, shoot, look at the miles in the car, you know?
Okay.
We're just breaking in that car, and we had a good time.
Okay.
And I fucked it up again.
How did you meet this guy? Just talking in the bar, something different?
Just there. Like, I had taken my girlfriend up to her room, to our room. I had taken her up to our room. And she was like, you want to stay down there? And I was like, I don't know. Like, it's Nevada. Like, they don't have, like, like California, you know, you can't serve alcohol after 2 a.m.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
And I was like, all right, like, I mean, it's Nevada. Like, I've never experienced that. I've never experienced Vegas. I've never experienced any of that. Like, it would be nice to experience that, like, for once.
Okay.
So then she was like, I was hoping you're out there because she was like throwing up. She was like out of it, pretty on, and like, because like she was driving the whole night, and I was like, I'll take care of you, you know. And I decided to go back down, and I don't know what happened. I just remember it being like fucking this at the, like now, like I remember. I was just leaving out of nowhere.
Do you always carry your gun with you?
I don't.
You don't?
My dad hates it. My mom hates it. My mom hates the fact that I own a gun. My dad hates the fact that, like, there's a gun in the household. I've never been raised with the firearm like that.
With no plausible reason for his actions, there was no escape for Edgar. His actions were downright horrible, and nothing more than him doing whatever he felt in the spur of the moment. Edgar's girlfriend Savannah went on to admit to the destruction of evidence as she lied about the presence of a gun when the two were arrested. She was granted a suspended 364-day jail sentence. As for Edgar, he pleaded guilty to first-degree murder and faced additional charges for the use of a deadly weapon. He was sentenced to a maximum of 55 years. On March 11, 2023, a peaceful morning descended into chaos in Steel Creek, Charlotte, as one man began a campaign of terror that has put an entire neighborhood in danger. But to understand how police got this schizophrenic man under control, we need to take a look at every tactic and technique the SWAT team used throughout the 30-hour standoff. It started at 6:45 a.m. on Saturday morning when An Tai walked into his front garden, megaphone in hand, and threatened to kill his neighbors on Briar Fork Drive. The clock started immediately when 911 started receiving calls from some of those neighbors.
My neighbors threatened me, tried to kill me, tried to kill the police. I have it on video. We were scared.
Okay, and when you say he's threatening you, is he doing it in person, on the phone?
Yeah, phone with a megaphone. He's out in front of his yard.
Charlotte 911. I need police. I need to find communicating threats report. I'm working with CMPD crisis response team, and our neighbor is threatening us currently.
Community Policing Crisis Response Team helps mediate disputes between neighbors and can often settle arguments without having to call 911. They specialize in people who have behavioral problems or those with substance abuse, and they've been involved with Tai on no less than 13 other occasions after his threatening behavior towards his neighbors. Unfortunately, this situation is much too serious for the CMPD this time, and the police have to step in for what will be their 47th interaction with Tai.
He's at the door on a megaphone yelling. Here we go. Good morning.
How you doing? An has a warrant for his arrest.
I don't know because
I'm telling
we
you,
have to take him.
He has a warrant for his arrest.
Does he have any knives? Any knives?
No,
guns?
They have the gun have the six
revolver.
Yeah.
Where's
He
that
has
at?
that?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to try to get out of his range in case he shoots. He can't see us to shoot.
In order to make sure the cops have the right information, they're going to need to break down the language barrier. So her daughter is soon on the phone helping to translate for the officers, ensuring the cops can properly assess the gravity of the situation without second-guessing themselves.
Who is this?
My daughter.
Oh, hello?
Hello. Hi.
Hey, this is Officer Miller with Charlotte Police. We're just trying to clarify with the language barrier for your mom, but Ann has a order for his arrest to go to jail. She's advising that he has what we can best tell is a revolver, a gun. I just want to confirm that he does have that with your mom. If you can ask her if he does have a gun.
Yes, of course. I'll ask her.
All right, go ahead.
So she says that he does have a revolver in his room somewhere.
Does he have bullets in the revolver? Is it loaded?
Yes, she said it's loaded.
She was trying to explain another possible weapon, and I couldn't understand what she was saying. So can you ask her if he has any other weapons?
She said that he has a baseball bat in the
And what kind of dog does he have?
There's 2 dogs in there. Like a medium-sized dog, and the other one is like a small Maltese.
Now the cops have a much better picture of what they're facing. They know that Ty has a gun and it's loaded. They suspect he has a dog in there with him, and although the mother claims it won't bite, these cops can't take any chances. Ty also has a warrant out for his arrest for communicating threats in another incident, making this a criminal barricade. The difference between a criminal barricade and a non-criminal barricade is simple. A non-criminal barricade usually means a suspect isn't wanted for a crime and is often a case of a suicidal suspect. A criminal barricade means the suspect is wanted for a crime, is a possible danger to others, and needs a drastically different approach. These cops don't have access to the resources this kind of response will need, and SWAT is called in to take over this standoff. SWAT has an arsenal of armored vehicles at their disposal, as well as riot shields, expert negotiators, and specific training to deal with this exact kind of situation. But just because SWAT has been called doesn't mean the negotiations stop there, as police continue to try and convince Ty to hand himself in while they wait for the team to arrive.
Mr. Ty, it's the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department. We're outside.
Mr. Ty, I need you to come outside.
We're not going anywhere. We need you to step outside with your hands up.
Ty already has a warrant out for his arrest for communicating threats in another incident, and police know he's highly strung, potentially violent, and extremely unpredictable. If they're going to talk him out of the house, they're going to have to convince him there's no danger.
It would help me understand this a lot better if we were talking face to face.
Are you gonna kill me?
No, that I'm not.
Are you gonna put me in handcuffs?
Yes, I will have to put you in handcuffs.
And then you're not gonna let me back into my house. You're gonna take me somewhere far away.
Listen, you do have a warrant.
Yes.
For communicating threats, okay? That's why we're here.
Yes, and I can change my identity.
We have to serve that warrant, okay? That's just me.
I'm not anti. My name is King Ty.
I'm not in the business of lying, okay? I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to steer you in the wrong direction, all right? The trouble that you're in is very minor, okay? It's not a big deal.
By reassuring him that he won't be hurt if he surrenders, the negotiator can try to prevent the situation escalating, or even turning violent. During negotiations like these, police will try to de-escalate the situation and keep the suspect as calm as possible. But in this case, Ty seems so unhinged that there's no way they can make him see reason. If things deteriorate any further, it's possible Ty might make good on his threats, and this situation could turn deadly.
Nobody wants to kill you, I promise you that. I do not want to harm you, and no officer out here wants to hurt you. That I can promise you.
I'm going to take me alive. No matter what you do, you have to.
Nobody wants to harm you, and we don't want you to harm yourself, all right?
This is war, dude. You broke my door.
This is not war.
You broke me in front of everyone, right?
No, we do not want you to hurt yourself.
It seems peaceful negotiations aren't working, as no matter what the negotiator tries, Ty just won't cooperate.
Become very consistent that he will not leave that home. It's just circles, 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 man. Like it always circles back around to I'm gonna kill myself or you're gonna kill me, period. I'm not coming out of this house. I'm gonna die today.
With Ty armed, barricaded in his house, and threatening to kill people, the police need to keep him calm and de-escalate the situation until backup arrives. Shortly afterwards, the SWAT team finally arrives at the scene to bring this standoff to an end.
Hey, get your f***ing people ready and have a plan. Who's ready?
Do you want me to try to push the robot up, see if I can get over stuff?
The SWAT team finally at the scene, they can get a better look at their surroundings by sending in robots and drones. But they first need to find the best place to gain entry into the house, which in this case is right through the front door.
2539. Well, I will call you. I just need you to answer your phone. This is very important. Nobody is here to hurt you. We are only here to help. Your mother's worried about you. And we are here to make sure that you get the help you need.
By breaching the door, the SWAT team is trying to see inside the house. If Ty isn't willing to negotiate, then SWAT may have to force their way inside and face Ty in his own home. But this just agitates Ty further, and he closes the door in defiance. Once again, SWAT has no idea what's waiting for them inside, so they decide to break down the door again, only this time, they intend to rip it right off its hinges. Although this has made it easier for SWAT to enter the house, the negotiator's job is about to get even harder, as breaching the door has only agitated Ty further, and this standoff is threatening to spiral out of control.
I want to myself. I'm not gonna be here and be cut home by some goddess who I don't even give a about. Leave me alone. Let me control the voice. Literally, the voice is controlling me, man.
You are stronger than that.
No, I'm possessed.
You control the voice. Listen, I have faith that you can control that voice, okay?
Okay, then let me do it. No, I'm just gonna myself and get this voice out of my head and go to heaven.
No, don't let that voice win.
I have no control over my mind, dude. I'm telling y'all, I'm under mind control, possessed.
You are stronger than that, okay? You can do it, and we can help you.
This could be some kind of manic episode Ty is experiencing, as he's definitely not of sound mind, especially when he's talking about voices controlling him. He's angry that his mother's front door has been destroyed, and the cops know they've made him mad. Their priority is to try and de-escalate the situation, so they try and convince him they'll fix the door after he hands himself in. But Ty's reaction is not what the cops were hoping for.
My door, man.
I spent an hour telling you that was going to happen.
I can't live here no more.
The door can easily be fixed.
We are poor. It's only me and my mother.
Who's going to take care of your mother if you harm yourself?
Don't leave me alone. I'm not letting you take me alive.
I can give your mother a number to our risk management, and our risk management can help fix the door, okay?
And we all know that. Myself, but you can be.
No.
That's why I'm acting like an idiot.
Nobody's hurting. Nobody said you're acting like an idiot. Listen.
Well, you act like an idiot. You broke in my door, so I'm myself.
And I told you we were going to do it.
He hang up on you?
We're now 5 hours into this standoff, and the house is completely surrounded. On the sidelines, police are trying to obtain an involuntary commitment order. These are issued to individuals who are experiencing mental health problems that impair their ability to reason. This would be the third time Ty has been issued with an involuntary commitment order. But despite how serious the situation is, they still can't enter the house without a search warrant. This is often a long process, but in this case, it only took a couple of hours after convincing a judge the warrant was absolutely necessary to help bring this standoff to an end. So now, 8 hours into this standoff, and with the search warrant in hand, SWAT started their meticulous operation to clear any obstacles from their path, a process they call tactical breaching.
You bothered me to try to ruin my house. You have no legal right.
Tactical breaching is more than just breaking down windows and doors, as it allows easy access to the house and allows police to see inside the house. But it's still not safe for the officers to enter the house, as Ty is still hiding and armed with a gun. There's only one way to see inside the house without putting lives at risk, by using the latest technology to their advantage, like drones and robots.
Alright, so we're sending a robot in up the steps if you can. She can't get around all the junk.
I'm in the living room, so I had to go through the garage.
Okay, alright, sir. Well, hopefully you'll get the drone up. You on the phone?
So this is what the living room looks like.
Police robots have been around for decades, but are limited to low ground. With Ty hiding upstairs, police need to utilize one of the newer members of the team, the drone. First developed for military purposes, drones have become increasingly more popular with police departments all across America, just like here in Charlotte.
I'm doing what I can to push my way through.
Robots in the laundry room. A lot of junk though, trying to push the stuff out of the way. Yeah, she's got to go all the way around.
Drones can reach places people can't and give police a bird's eye view of the upstairs of the house without a single officer being put in harm's way. It also shows how quickly a situation can go from quiet to dangerous in the blink of an eye.
I could try to push it through the front door, but I can't promise anything.
That drone has just been destroyed, but now police know exactly which room he's hiding out in. After a second drone is destroyed, Ty suddenly appears at the front door of the house and he's armed with a handgun. What he might not realize is he's in the targets of several sharpshooters who are scattered around the area with various views of the house, ready to fire if Ty presents a threat to them, their fellow officers, or anyone else in the area.
Just trying to put the door back up, it looks like. Gun in his left hand. Shot out. Shot out. He went back up the steps.
That was just a warning shot, after one of the sharpshooters perceived Ty to be a genuine threat. But the warning shot did its job, and Ty retreated back into the house. After he returned upstairs, he called 911, initially claiming he'd been shot. It turns out he was lying, but during the same call, he told police he was no longer on Ty and had become Lucifer.
Charlotte 911. I saw the police shot a person because he was holding a gun and pointing at police. And the police shot him. He's dead. I need to make a police report.
Okay, well, where are you at so we can make that report?
I'm in heaven.
Oh, okay.
I'll go. Yes, my name is Lucifer.
This was one of 4 different personalities he's taken on over the course of this standoff, and in order to keep him talking, police will play along and call him Lucifer. But any hopes that they have of ending this standoff before nightfall are slipping away, as negotiations come to a standstill.
This is Lucifer. Can I help you?
Lucifer?
Yeah.
This is Hong. Are you okay?
I know you are. Yeah, I'm an angel of God.
Okay. I want to help you, Lucifer. Lucifer, where are you?
He went upstairs and called you for help.
Ty may be in need of the kind of medical help that these cops can't give him, but that doesn't make the situation any less dangerous. It's now 10 hours into this standoff, and the tactical breaching continues. 2 vehicles in the driveway are removed to prevent the suspect from making a quick getaway, and more windows are breached around the house as the standoff goes into the night, where Ty continues with his bizarre exchanges with negotiators.
Take all the windows out. I'm telling you, I'm an anarchist. I don't demand nothing for you to leave. Get out of my house. I don't need it to leave. Stop talking to me. Okay? I don't talk to the police.
Yeah, stand by. He's got the window open, kind of looking out towards my direction. On the megaphone.
There's no talking. You are doing is illegal. I have the right to practice religion. Leave me alone.
This incident has now been going on for over 13 hours, and tactical breaching has removed most of the doors and windows. Negotiations continued into the next morning, but they couldn't get Ty to give himself up. So SWAT turned to their arsenal of other tactics to continue the effort to bring this standoff to an end peacefully, including the smoke grenade.
All right, you ready? All right. Move.
Smoke grenades can help create a visual barrier and disorient a suspect. The sudden, sharp sensory overload can lower the suspect's will to resist and encourage him to surrender peacefully. But the SWAT team isn't done yet and decides to enter the house to cut the power off.
All right, good? Yep. All right, move, Shell.
This tactic serves 2 purposes. Firstly, it solves some of these safety concerns, as electrical equipment and lights will be deactivated to prevent accidental fires or explosions, especially when the suspect has firearms. With the house now a complete wreck, a small fire could prove disastrous and engulf the whole house in minutes. Cutting the power also adds psychological pressure, as removing electrical equipment the suspect may be using could leave them feeling isolated and alone, especially during the night. But despite their best best efforts, Ty refused to leave the house at all, and it was starting to look like this standoff might never end. But then, at 1:18 p.m., an hour after they cut the power, Ty was seen coming downstairs. This is the moment SWAT tried to bring this standoff to an end with the help of OC powder chemical munition, better known as tear gas. The effects of tear gas on the body included unbearable burning sensation in your eyes, nose, and on your skin. This is exactly the kind of experience that was waiting for Ty if he went back upstairs, where they've just fired it. For the first time since this 30-hour standoff began, this prompted Ty to come out of the house and confront SWAT face to face. Police will always try to achieve a peaceful resolution in cases like these, but as they have been for the last 2 days, they'll be ready to shoot if Ty opens fire.
I got you, I promise. You're good, come on. Yeah, stay on the phone. You can stay on the phone, come to us, come on. No, come on, you're good. Come on. Come on, sir, I got you, come on to me. Just be careful, you're good, come on. Yep, yeah, come on, you keep walking, you're good. Bring the dog with you. Come on. Oh, we're not, brother, come on. Yeah, your dog's good, come on. Okay, yep.
Hey, I'll take over verbal so you can make a call on the other side.
Keep coming to us. We're not going to shoot you. You keep coming to us. You're doing good. You're fine. Keep walking towards us. Keep your hands ready. You're good. You're good. We see your dog. We see your phone. You're good, Auntie. Keep walking towards us, brother. You're doing good.
Can we move? He's facing away. Bang him and move. Yes.
Move. Get on the ground.
I'm coming. Don't shoot my dog. I'm coming. Don't shoot my dog, please. I'm coming. That's why I give you my bag. Don't shoot me.
That's the handgun he'd been concealing in his clothing and could have been used at any moment. This is a perfect example of a SWAT team who did everything by the book and achieved their goal of a peaceful arrest. It may have taken 30 hours for this to end, but by choosing the right moment, they brought this neighborhood's ordeal to an end, with only 1 bullet fired and 0 casualties. Around 8:15 p.m. on a Monday night, multiple gunshots ring out in a quiet neighborhood in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Minutes later, at 8:19 p.m., 911 dispatch receives an alarming call from a man claiming someone just tried to kill him.
Kenosha 911, what's the address of the emergency?
I need medics and I need an ambulance. Motherfucker is hurt.
What's the address?
1324 56th Street. I've just been shot.
Is that a house or an apartment?
It's a house. It's a duplex. I've been shot in the leg and possibly the arm. The shooter is in the apartment next door, and I know he's got felony warrants out of Ohio or New York.
Following this call, officers are quickly dispatched to the scene. The caller also warns them that the gunman may have felony warrants out of state. At the time, it sounded just like another detail in a frantic call for help, but it was really a glimpse into someone far more dangerous than police expected. Just minutes later, police officers arrive at the scene. Almost immediately, they hear a woman screaming outside the duplex.
Hey, we have a shooting right here. Let me see your hands! He's in the house? Is he? Who shot? Who shot? What? Show me your hands!
Where is he, Luke?
Come out here. Come out here. Okay, who got shot?
I think they got the back.
Okay.
There's Johnny.
Is this all one house?
No, it's 2.
Okay, where do we get to his unit?
Hang on.
No, where do we get to his unit? I need to know that.
Where do we go?
Yeah,
you gotta tell us so we can help people. Spit it out.
The guy that was shot?
Yes.
He's in the second where the light is.
The second where the light's at.
As soon as officers make contact with the shaken woman outside, someone from inside quickly slams the door shut before they can get any answers. With the duplex having 2 separate apartments and multiple firing angles, police can't afford to wait. They need to move the woman out of danger and secure the perimeter. But just as officers begin pressing the shooter to surrender, things take a dangerous turn.
Your hands! Let me see your hands!
Oh shit! You guys! PD, there's a gun! There's a gun! PD, shots fired! He's in the house!
The gunman suddenly opens fire from the window, forcing police to scramble for cover, with Officer Luke and his partner retreating to the west side and Officer Bray diving behind a car directly in the shooter's sights. It offers some cover, but leaves her dangerously pinned. But in the scramble, police left the woman they'd just spoken to completely exposed in the line of fire. Officer Luke quickly realizes she's still in danger and they'll need to get her out before the situation escalates further.
Get that lady out of there! Get the lady out of there! There's a lady in the house. We have shots fired. He's firing out the window at us.
Get the cover. Get the cover.
We're there.
Get the cover.
He's at the front of the house on the south side of the road.
With danger escalating by the second, more backup units race to the scene, and within minutes, multiple officers swarm the neighborhood, unaware that this is just the beginning of a deadly shootout, one that will put both officers and civilians at fatal risk. In these types of high-stakes situations, officers must make split-second decisions, and every choice could mean the difference between life and death. Over the next few minutes, we'll follow how they manage chaos and respond under immense pressure, starting with Sergeant Brian Miller and Adam Juergens, who are just arriving from the west and east side, while the gunman continues firing.
He's at the front of the house on the south side of the road.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
Under front of the house, south side of the road.
Where's he at? What house? What house? Where's the fucker? What do you have? What do you have?
There's a lady in the house. We have shots fired. He's firing out the window at us.
Okay, come back. Can you come back? Which one?
He's at the front of the house.
You gotta come.
Under the road.
Ah, f***ing Christ.
Under front of the house, south side of the road.
Ma'am, you gotta move. Get out of it. Get moving. Where is he?
Fresh outside, 2026.
He's in the window. Second house. Second house upstairs or what? Where?
All right. He was in the front window, yeah.
Clearly, the situation facing officers is extremely unpredictable. The gunman has already fired from 3 exposed windows at the front of the house and another on the east side, where Sergeant Juergens returned fire. On the west side, 2 more exposed windows are accessible to the shooter, as well as a garage and a back exit officers don't even know about, giving the gunman even more ways to slip outside or stage an ambush. But in the midst of all of this, there are 2 urgent problems at play. First, police think they're only dealing with an active shooter, but there are hostages inside the house and officers have no idea yet. Second, Officer Bray and the civilian woman remain trapped and exposed to the shooter's sights. The longer they wait, the more likely they'll be caught in the crossfire.
Hey, Bray, can you move? Can you come back to me?
I can't! I can't!
495, do you have the shield? We have somebody that's stuck right in front. Shield's in the square. I'm up on the front corner.
Someone get me a shield!
Stay right there. Just stay behind the engine block.
I am.
You anything else? You see anything or no? Where's the suspect? Where's this lady at?
Okay. 657 coming from the east.
Hey.
He's got my husband hostage!
There are people inside?
This revelation finally puts everything into perspective for officers. With hostages involved, it's clear that the situation is becoming much more complicated and a rescue plan is needed urgently. So with the stakes now higher, officers have 2 critical priorities. First, they need to extract the pinned officer before the situation becomes even more dangerous. Second, they must clear the perimeter and breach the house to rescue the hostages trapped inside. To move forward, Sergeant Adam Jurgens requests a shield as they prepare to move with the extraction plan.
Hey, we need the shield up here.
I got somebody stuck right in front of the house. I can see it. We gotta get them out of there.
Okay, we're coming up to you.
Stay in here. You see her? No. You see her right here where she's stuck by the car?
Yep.
She's right over here. We have to get her out of that way. No, the house is this one right here. He was shooting right from the front window towards me. Says there's somebody in there, okay?
Okay.
So I think the priority is we have to go get Bray out of there because she's really stuck. So you tell me what you want to do from here. That woman is saying that there's two people in here and that this dude has a guy hostage, so.
All right, hey, can you come with me?
Yep, okay.
Take your rifle. You just go that way.
Good?
Yeah, we'll go.
Bray, coming towards you, okay?
Hey, we gotta get out. Let's go.
Ready? Yep.
Hey, you face south.
I got it.
Holy shit! Get the fuck out of here.
Copy.
Fortunately, the extraction goes smoothly and Officer Brittany is pulled to safety. Though the real danger is still far from over. By now, multiple officers have surrounded the house from both the east and the west sides, with additional backup units arriving from the east end. But things are still dangerously unpredictable, because in the middle of all of this chaos, CCTV captures a car pulling slowly into the parking lot near the house, seemingly oblivious to the active gunfire unfolding just a few feet away.
What is that? Watch this. Who is this?
Go away. Stay on. Get the fuck out of here. Leave.
I'm right here.
I don't give a fuck. Move. Get out. Fucking shooting across the street at us. You're not paying any fucking attention.
With the civilians swiftly cleared from the scene, officers refocus on the real danger ahead. They need to extract the civilian woman still stuck at the corner of the house, and then quickly devise a plan to confront the gunman without risking casualties. But as officers begin coordinating their next move, the gunman is already preparing to do something far worse. Something that will force police to act, whether they're ready or not.
Go ahead. Come on.
10-4, Las Vegas ambulance, correct? 10-4.
Ma'am, are you hurt at all? No. Sarge, I got 4. Okay, so there's a woman that's in this corner of this house that's going to be at the northeast side. And she's kind of stuck right in here. I think she's right there. Did you see that? Did you see that?
I see the lady.
We can work a team to get her out. That's what we want to do next. You guys see anything or no?
We have a female on this side just saying that they're shooting from the apartment out, I think on the east side.
Is she okay to be injured?
No.
Do we have any idea where the shots are coming from?
So when I was shooting, I shot towards the house, and it looks like he was shooting at this front window, this way towards Bray.
Okay.
Now I've seen him break windows, and I can see gunshots that are actually on like all sides of the house. So I don't know where he's at.
Okay.
We can see the freight trains. We're gonna move up a little bit. There's a couple garages. We can take cover up. Right, more shots fired.
Are there people inside?
Those painful screams that followed the gunshot confirmed the worst. The gunman has just shot one of the hostages inside the house. Now, more than ever, officers know they need to act. If they wait any longer, more lives could be put at risk. With that terrifying realization, officers immediately scramble to collect as much critical information as possible before moving inside to confront the shooter. They still don't know exactly how many people are inside, where the shooter is positioned, or who exactly they're dealing with, but that is about to change.
We need to figure out if we have a hostage in there and we gotta move.
So she says there is. She told me that her husband is with the shooter and those are the only two that are in there.
Can we get phone contact? Can we get phone contact with anybody? We can get a name?
Yeah, let me work on that. Ma'am, who's inside the house again? What's her name? Matthew Lopez, got it. Okay, see what you got associated for Matthew Lopez in the house. This woman out here is saying that that's the gunman, and I believe that Gary Tubbs is the husband, and she's saying he's stuck inside with him.
With the suspect name identified, officers can finally begin to piece together who they're dealing with, and what dispatch relays back raises serious concerns. According to their checks, Matthew Lopez is a registered offender. Even worse, the initial 911 caller also told dispatch that Lopez has felony warrants in Ohio or New York and is possibly using a fake name, though his true motives would prove to be far more complicated. With all this in mind, police realize they're dealing with an armed offender with a violent, disturbing past. But just as that information is sinking in, something completely unexpected happens. The supposed perpetrator inside the home picks up the phone and calls 911 himself.
Hello?
This is Kenosha 911. What's the address to the emergency?
I have a hostage right here, and your fucking police officers are trying to sue me. I've already shot 2 people already. I'm not afraid to die. I'm going to kill him right now. God, I got it right through the fucking back of his head right now. I see one guy. He's going to scream over me. This is the problem with the fucking police. I'm telling you, you guys want to play?
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. And I don't have much battery left either. So if you guys want me to get this fucking battery, I got a fucking really itchy trigger finger, lady. And I still got 3 balls left. Please don't me.
How many people are in there with you?
2.
The people that are with you, are they injured?
Yes.
Okay, where do they have injuries to?
In his femur.
In the femur?
Because your officers kept coming in here. I asked them for simple demands.
Both of them shot in the femur?
The other man was the intruder and scared the shit out of me. You understand me? He's my neighbor. He's a fucking crack. I just like this guy at me one more time. Let's see if we get close.
Let's do it right now. I'm going to hang up so that somebody can call and talk with you, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Just make sure to answer your phone.
Okay, dear. I'm trying to save you, dear. Okay, what do you need me to do, Gary?
Okay, hang up and then they're going to call you.
It's your fault. I didn't mean to shoot you. Gary, but you was looking down. Okay, above the list. Okay, shut up.
Although Lopez never explains his motives or makes demands, he does confirm he's already shot 2 people inside the home, and in the background of the call, a wounded hostage can be heard groaning, "He's gonna do it. He's gonna kill me." So with hostages already bleeding and the gunman threatening to kill, the margin for error is razor thin, and the choices police make within the next 10 minutes will determine who makes it out alive and who doesn't.
Watch that window! Watch that fucking window! Contact! Contact! Hey, hands!
For now, the situation is becoming more hectic than before, and the longer police wait to make a move, the worse things will get. They have to get inside.
We have a male on the phone saying he has 2 hostages shot, 2 already, and that he has 3 bullets, and the phone number is in the narrative. We still have him on the line.
He's really gonna fucking... I'm trying to call this fucking clown. Let's see, baby. 553, I'm gonna move up to that truck, okay? I am. Stay by. Okay.
Headquarters, he has some custody and talking with the male in the house. Is he stating that he's talking with an officer and that he shot people in the house in the theater?
Well, we have the contact team.
You got Pep, Shand, O'Neill, and I.
So if we have injured, I don't forget we have to go in. Okay, you want me to try to call him first and see if we can work this? We can try to, if they have the medical, we're kind of fucking on that, so. If you can make the team, I think you're right. I think we're probably gonna have to.
You got a team.
Yeah, we'll reach over there?
Yeah.
All right. Got one cover? Cover.
At this stage of the standoff, multiple developments are happening behind the scenes. Negotiators are patched in, calling Lopez's phone and trying to draw him back into conversation as the perimeter tightens around him. Medics are staged just blocks away, waiting at a nearby elementary school. And around the neighborhood, roadblocks are set up to keep any more civilians from wandering straight into the middle of a gunfight. With all these precautions in place, officers on the ground prepare to make one final attempt to reach Lopez and push for a surrender.
Keep doing your thing, but I'm going to try to call him too.
You guys, 2 or 3, I think, go over here on the northeast corner of the house. If we can move these guys up around here, around the trees, and try to get them out, I think that'd be beneficial.
This is a multi-fucking, this is a weird, there's 3 doors? Fuck.
I think the one on the east is a different unit. The big one on the south here.
So that window on the southwest has rounds through it, it's shattered. If we can get a rifle there and have somebody just go in the front, probably the best option.
553-2's not working, so I need the phone number for this guy.
262-515, stating his name is Matthew. Please leave your message for 262.
Will he come out?
Well, he just went to voicemail.
With Lopez's phone now going straight to voicemail, any chance of negotiating a peaceful surrender is gone. Officers realize they can't wait any longer. It's time to go in. Sergeant Brian Miller coordinates a contact team. Their plan is simple, but high risk. Enter through the front door with a ballistic shield, neutralize the threat, and extract the hostages. At the same time, other officers are instructed to reposition and cover additional angles around the perimeter. Officers know this is extremely risky, and once they breach the door, they could be walking straight into a gunfight.
All right, well, let's get moving. Let's get a shield team. O'Neill wants you to walk up with it, split off, and take that window on the southwest side.
Got it. Ready? On you.
We're going to keep trying to make contact, so.
Keep trying, but I don't, you know what I mean? I don't.
Well,
the clock's going. So.
Yep.
Who's got the shield?
I got the shield. All right, what's the plan? Where are we headed?
Front door. Run. Right there where the mailbox is. O'Neill's to take it to the window that's cracked on the southwest side.
I see it. Yep. Right next to the door.
Yep. So peel off, Shen. Step or move up. Your right side and left side of the shield.
All right, nice and slow.
Jurgens, you want to left. Tell me we're moving up.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Ready. All right, moving. This is slow. I got the window just to the left of that front door.
Copy. Pick up that window.
Got it.
That's what's window. Peel all the way around the corner.
Okay, keep moving up. Stay off the radio. Stay off the radio. Close to home.
Go up.
There's one man that's right down.
So peel up that wrong side.
We need one. What do you want?
I want you to peel up the other side of the house.
Go ahead. Left side, move.
I'll try to kick, all right?
Kick it?
Yep.
Contact! Left! He went left.
What do you got?
Hey, watch that window! Watch that fucking window! Watch the window!
Hey!
Hands!
What do you got? Where's the shooter?
What do you got?
I don't know. I can't get in here. Get some hands.
As police barge inside the house, they find 2 severely wounded men, both lying on the floor, bleeding and barely responsive. It's not yet clear who they are, but both appear to be hostages suffering from gunshot wounds. However, the situation is still far from under control. Beyond this room, there is still a kitchen area, multiple bedrooms, as well as a basement. And with the shooter still unaccounted for, Lopez could be anywhere.
This dude's right here. Right here in front of me.
Stop. I need light. Someone give me light. I got the hand. Give me light. I got the hand.
Yeah. Hey, we need to drag him out.
Gun. I got it.
Okay, come on. Push up. Bring men up.
What do you want?
657, we got med en route. Hey, drag him out. He's probably got a gunshot to the leg, maybe? Nope, he's got a headshot to the wound. Hey, we need to find. They said there was 2 injured here.
All right. 1, 2.
All right, we're here with me. Rest through the house.
5-7, we got 2 apparent with bloodshots to the head.
All right.
Keep the stage for a minute. We gotta clear the house.
Who's got a stroke? That's me. All right.
Okay. All right, let's go. You're gonna take this right. I'm gonna take a left.
I got you. I'm holding on kitchen.
Give me one.
I got you, ready?
Check behind there.
One. Hold on. Hold right there.
Okay, room clear. Room clear.
Okay.
I got closed door to my left, kitchen opens up to the right.
Okay. Switch out. She'll go first.
I got light on in that room under there. Alright. Alright, I got open door right. Leads to, it looks like a back exit door here. Alright.
We can go. You want to
Go up a little bit.
Alright.
Hey, give me one guy. Where does this lead to?
It might go to a basement, I don't know. Let's see.
So just move this. Just go up a little bit, see if that goes out to your basement.
Closed door.
Okay. Hold on that.
I got it. Hey, Dave.
How many people are we still missing right now?
So, alright, what they told us, they had 2 hostages.
Okay.
So far, we got 2. So we both gunshot wound. We don't know about anybody else.
Okay. So all 3 people accounted for?
No.
Just 2.
There's 2.
Hold that. Alright, O'Neal, just cover me. Alright, just hit that door now.
Ready?
Yep.
Locked.
Okay.
With the basement door being locked, a major complication faces officers. Basement entries are some of the most dangerous spaces for law enforcement. The narrow layout, blind corners, and poor lighting make it almost impossible to clear safely, especially when a suspect is barricaded inside. If Lopez is down there, officers could be walking straight into an ambush. So instead of forcing the door, a sergeant makes the call to hold the basement for now and shifts the priority to secure the outside perimeter, confirm whether the gunman slipped out or is still hiding elsewhere on the property. Officer Eric Glaum heads out to check the exterior, and that's when they hear someone in the garage.
You guys over here?
Yeah, just come with me.
That's it, house?
Just hold. Someone hold there.
Right, I got it.
Are you guys in the garage? How many people are in there? Just you and the 2 dogs? Can you leave the dogs in there and come out? Okay, we're gonna open the door. Okay? Just make sure I can see your hands. All right? All right. Okay. Bring. Who was all inside the apartment?
My husband, Gary Tubbs,
And who else?
Matthew Lopez.
Is there anybody else we don't know? Is there anybody else that was in there?
No.
Okay. Ma'am, why don't you...
Dewey lives in the side apartment.
Dewey?
The one that got shot.
Turns out the civilian woman from earlier managed to run and hide inside the garage. According to her, there's someone else still inside the house, in a different section of the duplex that officers haven't cleared yet. Until now, all attention has been focused on the front unit and the basement, but the layout of the home is a 2-unit structure, with the second unit still unaccounted for. But before Officer Eric Glaum can relay that information, Sergeant Brian Miller is already patrolling near that side of the house, unaware it hasn't been cleared.
What door is that, do you know?
We don't know where anything's at.
Okay.
Just clear where.
This is the...
That should be the living room. This should be the second floor. It's the kitchen.
Blue! That's the living room? Living room? Living room?
Kitchen.
Kitchen. All right. What we got here, we go? Blue! Police! One person up. Police department.
What's your name?
Sergeant Miller.
Hi.
Come on out here, guys.
I'm trying. I'm shot.
You're shot where?
In my leg.
Okay. Anybody else in here?
No, just me and my dog.
All right, let's go out.
Okay, I've got officers right here by me. Okay, thank you.
Use the door, but come on out. Come on out.
All right, bye-bye.
Hold that. Okay, let's do right to the step.
Go ahead and shut my door, please. Don't let my dog out.
Your dog's gonna be fine.
He's friendly.
Who else is here with you?
Nobody. It was just me and my dog.
Is this garage on the same apartment?
No. No, it's...
Yes. Hey, so you got 2 victims. You got the suspect. We're still trying to clear. What we got up there?
We can't clear the basement yet. This is a different guy, different apartment.
Okay.
Watch that window, guys.
Yep. Is that where he said?
That's where I do believe he's at.
Inside the second unit, Sergeant Miller finds the same man who first called 911. He's also suffering from a gunshot wound, making him the 3rd confirmed victim extracted from the scene so far. But Sergeant Miller quickly realizes something is not adding up. Earlier, Lopez claimed there were only 2 hostages, but now police have found a 3rd victim. If this man is a hostage just like the other 2 they extracted earlier, that means Lopez might have been lying, and there could be even more people inside the house unaccounted for. Police proceed to check the unit but find no sign of the gunman. That leaves only one place they haven't cleared: the basement. Officers quickly regroup and head back towards the locked basement door, prepared to face whoever might be hiding there.
Ready?
Open.
I feel it. Opens down.
Okay, get this shield up.
All right, Miller.
Yep.
You go 1.
174.
Mike.
All right, ready?
2 or 3, whatever you guys want.
Okay, go. Ready? Follow.
Tell me. Jay, I'm gonna move up into the door. If you want to take to the left here.
Got more here.
Okay, just slow down, Eric. Let me clear this.
Okay.
All right, I'm on you. I'm 1.
Yep.
Ready? Blue.
Go to this side.
Okay, there's a dead corner here I can't clear yet.
All right, I got you.
Fuck. See that top corner I'm talking about?
Yep. All right, let me peel off.
Okay.
I'll peel off this left side here. Clear back here.
Oh, clear?
What do you?
So we got a big room to clear. We could probably use one more.
All right, you got 2.
You got 4. You got 4?
Yeah, you got 4 total.
Okay, Eric, I'm gonna go 1. I'm gonna go right, okay?
Yeah, hold on this door.
All right. Moving. I got this door here. Someone check that corner.
Miller's got the corner. I'm on you.
Corner's good. That's good? Yep. Okay, I'm gonna open this door. Mike, I think this is the cellar door. Blue.
Dead space.
Officers go on to clear the rest of the basement with no sign of Lopez or any additional hostages. For a brief moment, they believe Lopez escaped during the chaos and could still be at large. That changes when one of the surviving hostages gives a description of the suspect. A Hispanic male, early 30s, heavily tattooed, wearing a green shirt. With that description, officers quickly realized Matthew Lopez isn't missing. He was one of the wounded men they already carried out earlier. He shot himself and was critically injured the moment officers forced their way inside. With the scene fully secured, Lopez and the injured hostages were transported to hospital for treatment. In the meantime, detectives got to work piecing together the night's events, why Lopez opened fire, and what his true motives may have been. What they discovered was a spiral of paranoia and violence. In the days before the shooting, Matthew Lopez had been living in the duplex with housemates after moving from New York to start fresh. But over the weekend, he disappeared with a friend to use drugs, came back agitated and paranoid, claiming he was targeted and drugged, that his phone was wiped, and ranting about a stolen kilo of cocaine. On the evening of December 19th, while others cooked and watched a movie, Lopez finally snapped. He suddenly grabbed a woman, pulled out a pistol, shouted about people outside trying to kill him, and fired 2 rounds into the ceiling. Investigators later confirmed the bullet holes above the living room area. As panic spread, Lopez turned the gun and shot one resident in the femur. When a neighbor stepped outside to investigate the commotion, Lopez shot him as well. Detectives later concluded that it was the peak of a drug-fueled paranoia spiral that made Lopez lash out at those around him before confronting police and turning the gun on himself. The injured victims were treated and discharged from hospital, but Matthew Lopez was later pronounced dead And with him, the true motive for the Kenosha standoff died as well.